Michigan winter sucks. Day one started a little rainy. Sun came out. This is a very calm stretch of beach, or maybe just a calm day. I don't think we've ever been to Dominican and had the water this calm. It's pretty nice. There's some rocks right out here. You can see the surf breaking on it, and it's nice and sandy by the shore. From Dominican. What restaurant are we at?
French one.
Yeah, and what did we start with?
We got a yummy scallop and salmon.
Which one was better?
I think we both like the scallop.
The scallop, yep.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, they're both good, but this one is definitely really good.
Nice.
Nice big chunk of scallop right there.
What do you have there?
Beef tenderloin.
And I got duck. We're getting Frenchy. What you got there, honey?
Some creme brulee.
So day 2, and it is 20-mile-per-hour winds. Pretty overcast all day long. So we decided to sit on a little pool on the back side of some buildings here, and got a bar right there. Option was to sit in our room and probably listen to the party pool all day long, which we're not up for. So make the most of a cloudy day. So a little bit more sarcasm. Sarcasm. Yeah, but at least we got some blue sky. We got a little bit of warmth, and we had to get away from the annoying people that just bothered our peaceful pool.
Grumpy old man.
So yeah, I figured we'd check out the waves since we didn't come to the beach yesterday, but it's worked out pretty good.
Yeah. 2 days ago it was flat and beautiful, and a little angry today.
Yeah. Out of the north, in a couple days ought to be out of the south, and then maybe we'll do some snorkeling. It is Wednesday. Started off the day cloudy, rainy, and we now have sun. There was the last little clouds, pretty much.
Oh, she just said what I needed. The cool's cold.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing with the sun, huh?
Well, I was thinking about going in, but she just confirmed what I think I should not do is go in the Friday.
Well, they were complaining about the pool being cold. You can't escape. Well, it is Thursday and we're finally back on the beach. The wind has shifted from the south, and yeah, the red flags are down. Still not a ton of sun, but at least it's not completely overcast. And showers. There's been a few sprinkles, but keep seeing blue skies, so we're hoping the last 2 days will be sunny. Where are we eating tonight?
In the restaurant, the strip. The strip.
The strip club. Or the grill.
One of those. All I know is I'm very preoccupied because I'm going to take a picture of the ocean.
Yeah, it's got a great view. Beautiful day. Doing the float test. All right, we're in trouble tonight. The black light reveals everything, my wife just said.
Shoulder pad. On the boat, which is fine because I had no way to cook it.
Itch it.
I need to stick the whole can in there.
Oof, oof, oof. So Breathless, Punta Cana, our last full day, and here's our full review. So yeah, it was our 20th anniversary this year, so we decided to go a little higher rating than we usually do. I think we usually hover around a 3.7, 3.8, and this was like a 4.5, 4.7, something like that. So we were kind of curious. We haven't taken a adults only higher rated one since our honeymoon 20 years ago. So first of all, the beach.
Beach was really nice. Beach was beautiful. There's a nice rocky area that we saw some wild fish. Hopefully we're going to be able to snorkel today because the weather hasn't been really cooperating, but the beach is beautiful. Lots of seating. Nice bar service on the beach as well.
Yeah, and as far as the beach goes, I know that was actually one of my bigger concerns because from all the aerial views I could see the rocks. So I was wondering, you know, how rocky it was going to be, but it's actually there's plenty of areas out deep where the sand is nice, and then there's rocks, which is actually nice because it's been breaking some of the waves when the wind's been coming from that direction. Like Wendy said, hopefully we're going to be able to do some snorkeling today now that the weather has settled down, and check that out a little bit too if they'll allow. So the next one is the room. Our priority is the beach, nice pools. The room just has to be serviceable. Typically, you know, it's a place to hold our stuff during the day while we're out and about, and does have to be comfortable. But
yeah, it had the newer mirrors, the lighted mirrors, but nothing great, right? For a 4.7 resort, I would expect robes, nice slippers in the room. Didn't have a robe, but we did have slippers that are disposable, which I guess from a hygienic perspective I get. But the room wasn't anything fancy or great. I would say the way the resort is designed, they have the party pool in the middle, so all day long you hear the doom, doom, doom.
Oh my god!
oh my.
And if you're into that kind of thing, that's okay. We come to relax on vacation, and that's something that at our age isn't particularly important to us. We want to enjoy quiet, solitude, but we did find a pool off in the corner that was really quiet and really nice as well. So definitely you can make whatever you want out of the party scene, but you can also find those areas of quiet, and the beach is certainly a little quieter as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I guess I don't think I realized that Breathless, I was kind of like thinking, relax. No, apparently Breathless is you're out of breath from freaking partying all day.
Ay, ay, ay.
Because there's usually a bigger pool that maybe isn't quite so much that, but even that one was blaring. And yeah, it's just all day long.
Ay, caramba.
So if you like that, great. If you don't get a poolside pool view room. Get a room going off the back sides, so you have an opportunity to get away from that. All right, so the food.
Food was really good. Definitely quality food. Some of the better food we've had, especially the dinners. You didn't need reservations. We were able to walk in. I think we only needed a reservation. We got the reservation at the Japanese hibachi. But the food was really good, consistent quality.
Yeah, and even the buffet.
The buffet was really
you could tell
nice.
the buffet was a little bit better. But the thing is over the last year, we've changed our lifestyle a little bit, and we're not as food driven. So we never really have been. We're not picky. We're perfectly happy eating at the Barefoot Grill, grabbing a burger, some nachos and fries or something like that. and probably even more so now just because we're not so food driven. But if food is a high priority, then they do have good food. Which I think that brings me to the final thing, which is the cost of it. So I usually end up finding some pretty good deals, and I got my resources.
I just show up.
Yep. I find it, she tags along, and ended up getting this one on all-inclusive outlet, and it was a flash sale. It was like $3,400 non-stop flights. So yeah, that was about $1,200 more than what we typically spend. We usually spend about $2,200 for a full week. That's 7 nights, 8 days, 2 people, 2 flights. And like I said, that's usually about a 3.7, 3.8. So this one cost $1,200 more. Was it $1,200? Was it worth $1,200 more for the adults only? And for the little bit higher rating, that's where Wendy was saying, you know, when it comes down to it, I don't think so. Yeah, it was nice. You know, I'm glad we did it, but we've heard other people say they spent $5,000. And actually, I do some looking all year round, and even after we booked this trip, I seen it was going for about $5,000. So we did get a hell of a deal. Still, in our minds, it wasn't worth $1,200 more. Sure as hell wasn't worth $2,800 more than what we usually spend. So next year we'll probably go back down to our normal reality standard a little bit, and I think we know we'll be perfectly happy with us. You can still find a quiet spot, and even just like today, it's a party. You can still find, you know, part of the resort that fits you, and just figure out how to make that resort what you want it to be. So, and I think that applies to even if all ages type of resorts as well.
That could be a tipper for me, just because I do like the quieter aspect of it. Yes.
Besides the
Yeah, besides it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's just something to consider for us as we're appreciating quiet and solitude a little more. Don't get me wrong, we all enjoy good drinks and having some fun. I think we're just at that point in our life where we don't need the oomph. But yeah, it's a good time. Good week. Finally got some good weather, and regardless, thankful that we're able to do this every year.
Yep. And how fitting that our last night, it's raining. Good news is that might damper the black neon night party that's supposed to happen at the pool tonight. And maybe give us a peaceful sleep. Jury was out whether we were going to join, you know, because if you can't beat them, join them, or if we were just going to ignore it and try to get to sleep at a decent time, but we'll see what happens. But that's pretty close to a wrap for Dominican 2026.